here we have our Premier pump. I'm going to walk you through a few steps with this guy. This is going to be our sight glass. We're looking for the oil to be filled halfway to about 3/4 of the way full for proper working of the pump. When it's time to clean this pump out, we're going to take this valve, we're going to make sure there is a bucket on the ground below, and we are going to turn it to the left. You can see it says open and closed. When we're going to clean this oil, we're going to open it and let this oil drain out into a bucket. We can tip this forwards just a bit to get that oil in the back out. When it is completely empty, we can turn it to close. When we are going to fill these Premier pumps up, we are going to take this demister, we are going to unscrew it, and this is going to open up this hole right here. This is where you're going to put your oil in. You're going to pour it into the top and watch your sight glass to make sure we're not overfilling it. We have to make sure this O-ring fits into this little divot here. So this O-ring is going to fit right in here. We have to make sure that O-ring doesn't get pinched when we get this demister put back on to the machine. We're always going to make sure this valve is in the open position. This will cause the demister to be able to vent. If it is in the closed position like this, we're not going to get airflow, and we could have oil bubble up from this hole and go into this hole and get into our filter on the inside. So we are going to get it filled up with oil. We can get it screwed back on. Our O-ring is in a good position. Now, if at any point in time you're looking at cleaning the filter on the interior, there is this casing where you can just pop this casing up and expose the interior work. Once you have this popped up, it is going to show you this rubber flap here. You can remove this screw, remove the washer, and that's going to reveal a little slit in the top that you can fit either a coin or a flathead screwdriver into, and that is going to release the top. You can then release this entire piece out of the demister casing, and you can wash out that filter on the inside. When it comes to lining this piece up, you've got these grooves here, and you've got your pegs here. You want to make sure that those pegs and those grooves line up so it slips right on and it doesn't twist. If it twists, that means your grooves have not lined up. That is going to be kind of the basics of our Premier pumps on the fill line, how to drain the oil, how to refill the oil, where your ballast should be positioned, and how to remove that demister. If you do have any other questions, you can give Harvest Right customer support a call and they can walk you through some more instructions.